Financial expert Martin Lewis has issued a stark warning to anyone in the UK who missed the self-assessment tax return deadline, as Revenue and Customs has now confirmed that penalties are being applied and the costs could mount quickly. The deadline to file online returns for the 2024-25 tax year was the 31st of January 2026, and HMRC has revealed that millions of taxpayers failed to submit their forms on time. Those who missed the cutoff are now facing an automatic £100 fine, even if they don't owe any tax. Speaking to his audience, Martin Lewis stressed the importance of dealing with the situation without delay. His advice is straightforward: if you haven't yet filed, and you should have, submit your return now and pay any tax due as soon as possible, because penalties only increase the longer the delay. HMRC's penalty system works in stages. An initial £100 charge applies as soon as a return is late. If the return remains outstanding 3 months after the deadline, daily penalties of £10 per day begin to accumulate, up to a further £900. At 6 and 12 months late, additional penalties are charged, either 5% of the tax owed or £300, whichever is greater. Interest also applies on any unpaid tax. The expert highlighted that these fines apply even when no tax is owed, meaning people could be hit financially simply for missing the filing date. Lewis has repeatedly urged taxpayers not to ignore the reminders and to check whether they actually needed to file in the first place. For those struggling to pay the tax bill, there are options. HMRC offers a time-to-pay arrangement, allowing eligible taxpayers to spread payments over several months rather than facing a single large sum. Applicants must have filed their return and owe less than £30,000 to qualify, and setting up the plan early can reduce the overall penalties and interest charged. As the deadline approached, HMRC even extended phone line support and live chat services to help taxpayers complete their returns. But with many still unfiled, the tax authority is urging people not to wait any longer. Lewis also reminded filers to be wary of scams. With fraudsters increasingly targeting taxpayers during busy periods, HMRC has stressed it will never contact people by email, text or phone to offer refunds or request personal details, so anyone receiving such messages should double-check through official channels before responding. In summary, if you missed the self-assessment deadline, act immediately. Filing your return and sorting any tax owed now can help stop the penalties escalating and reduce the financial burden you could face down the line.